Friends, the vast majority of hard-working people that I know are now living in a state of serious fear for their future. And this situation, I believe, is as a consequence of this government's failed economic policies and indeed Brian Cowen's failure to regulate the banking industry over the course of the last 10 years. Thousands upon thousands of hard-working people live in fear in their homes this morning as a consequence of an unhealthy relationship between Fianna Fáil and the banks. Over 30,000 mortgage holders in this country are currently in arrears, and most likely hundreds of thousands of families are scourged by the prison of negative equity. Cast your minds back, delegates, to the recent past where key political figures in Fianna Fáil felt it was their patriotic duty to herd, like cattle, first-time home buyers into the hands of the developer. Great men such as Donny Cassidy, the most cunning of them all himself, Mr Ahern, felt it was their patriotic duty to pump a developer's rhetoric. Buy now or else, they said. Shame on those people. Friends, don't fool yourself either with regard to the role of the banks. The ingenious 110 and 120% mortgage foisted onto first-time home buyers not for the nice thing in lives, but for a more cynical and underhand purpose. Banks, in collusion with Fianna Fáil, who failed to regulate the industry, ensured that they geared up the first-time home buyer in a bidding frenzy with their neighbours. Neighbours outbidding neighbours with the free, cheap capital and credit that was on flow from the tap of the Fianna Fáil bar. Buy now or else, they said. Labour in government must protect those trapped by the scourge and prison of negative equity and mortgage arrears. And as I see it, Chairperson, the decision is very simple. Labour in government will prioritise people before the senior bondholder. The market must play second fiddle to ordinary hard-working people. I formally propose this motion.